Well, it's definitely strategic by Newsmax and OWN, to sort of go into this lane that's uncovered right now for the diehard Trump fans who just won't believe or are following everything he says as gospel. They got nobody to represent them right now, so it's smart as a business decision. People I've long since abandoned the notion that the press is a public service. It's a business, and as a business decision, you can't really argue with it because Newsmax is suddenly getting 1 million viewers a show when it was getting
Yep.
like 100,000. So it's been smart from that standpoint. As I watch the Fox News coverage, I can't help but think about how Roger Ailes would have handled it, because he was always trying to keep the flanks of the party together at Fox. He understood he had the National Review Republicans, sort of the highbrow. And then he also knew he had the Breitbart crowd, which is more street fighter, working class, like bring it. And those are the Trump fans. The first ones they voted Trump, but they kind of held their noses. The second ones, they voted Trump and they would die for Trump. And I think Roger Ailes would have been saying, make sure they're represented. Make sure we're not so like it's over, that they don't feel there's any channel in the United States that's even giving a nod to Trump's point of view, his arguments, or the way they feel. And I think Fox is sort of missing that. It's sort of catch as catch can. Like Hannity says what he says, Lou Dobbs and Maria Bartiromo are over here, but then you've got Brett Baier and Martha. Like you're getting different messaging hour to hour. And I think people are confused. And I think if Roger were there, he'd be saying, at least get one pundit on in all of these shows to at least make the president's case. And I think they missed an opportunity by not doing that.
Do you think if Roger Ailes were still there, they would not be calling Biden the president-elect?
I think they wouldn't, because Roger, maybe people do know this, but Roger was much more conspiratorial than people really knew. If you could have heard what he said behind closed doors about any given conspiracy of the day, like, is Obama a Muslim? You would have been pretty surprised. So he, there are a lot of layers, notwithstanding what people believe, between usually what Roger thought and what got on the air, other than on certain shows. And so I do think he would have said, don't say that.